I like being around flowing water. Streams, rivers, waterfalls, they all suggest movement, a flowing of ideas, thoughts having the ability to be free. Water to me is symbolic of a freedom of being. Thoughts, after all, have wings, ability of movement. I like being around water, flowing water. Which brings me to a bit of controversy. Through my channel, appropriately titled The Thoughts of Microdac, I've been very open about my ideas on everything. They're not absolute. After all, you have your own ideas. As for my own ideas, not least of which are my views on people taking responsibilities for their own actions. The problem, as I see it, is the accepted hypocrisy of the rules of life. 4 rules in particular. 1. Do whatever you want since the mechanism is in place to forgive your actions. Why be serious about your behavior when even your clergy, for a fee, supports forgiveness as God's way? After all, criminals are not criminals by accident. They are made that way. Just think of all the built-in excuse systems. Number 2, your belief that respect and love for one's parents is the same as infallibility, when in fact, your parents were wrong in just about everything. Their promotion of lies, even little ones like Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny, simply gave you license to lie as a part of life and living. The third great lie, of course, is that religion, dogma to you, has value in sustaining your ethics and morality. The exact opposite is true. You are shocked when your clergy abuse women and children in the name of God, and you are shocked because you have placed them. You are the one who have placed them above and beyond what they really are, mere human beings. Here is a revelation. Jesus was just a man. He was no more a God than you or I. The fact that he was enlightened may make him more enlightened than you, but that simply proves that you too can be enlightened. See what I mean? Number 4, and this is the greatest mistake in life. You are not what you do. You are who you are. Unless, of course, what you do reflects your greatest passion. As a footnote, do you remember me telling you to never trust anyone who does not have a passion? All you can ever be is the best that you can be, and that's it. In our culture, you and I have used the Bible as a source of education for enlightenment. I have, and so have you. Having said that, this is what I have gleaned from the Bible. By the way, it is just a book. It is not holy. It is simply a collection of tales, much like the tales in Superman and Batman comic books. We get out of it what we want to get out of it. The Bible was written by men, enlightened in many cases to be sure, but just men, just the same. I subscribe to 20 principles, which I'll be glad to share with you, but not right now. The most important ones are that we, individually, are responsible for our own actions and behavior, and praying does not negate bad behavior. I believe wholeheartedly that whatever you sow, you shall surely reap. It is called karma. I believe wholeheartedly that you are the sum total of your own life, or lifetimes, up to this point. No one made you do it. And as soon as you accept the fact that you are directed by what is in your heart, not by what you say or do, the sooner you can change your life for the better, knowing that there is no abrogation of the law, that you are responsible for your own actions. I believe wholeheartedly that there is only one true force in life, and that true force is love. Period. Love. I also believe that there is no power or reality in sin. Sin is its own punishment, and goodness is its own reward. There is no such thing, by the way, of getting something for nothing. We must give full measure for everything that we receive. I also believe that health and prosperity are all in the power of your mind. You can make yourself sick by the power of your own mind and by your own misuse of your own body. You are in control, not the excuses that you have manufactured. You make yourself wealthy by focusing on what is important to you and how you define wealth. I think that once you come to grips with these realities, you're on your way to perfection and enlightenment. You need not change your Bible, just change your attitude and stop being victimized by pseudo-intellect. You don't need a church because God is already inside of you. You know instinctively what is right or wrong, don't you? What you need, or I should say what you may need, is a support system made up of people of like mind. That's going to be the tough one. And of course, the ability to think for yourself. You're not a sheep. You are a God in the making, a spiritual being of immense value and worth. Think for yourself.